All right, good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to class. Thank you for showing up and being a good student. I've had a lot of people have issues with getting kicked out of Google Meets today, and that's so frustrating. I'm so sorry. The internet can be the worst. I love technology until it's not helpful. So if you get kicked out, don't worry, just try your hardest to rejoin, but if you don't get back in, it's okay. But before you get kicked out, make sure you type your name in the chat really quick, just so I can take attendance if you have not already. Just because it's 15 minutes today, I don't have time to take attendance. So type your name in the chat and then I will mark you present later. Just your first name, it doesn't have to be your full name, in the chat. You will be marked present later. Okay, so today we're going to review order of operations for MAPS testing that we will begin on Tuesday for math. But just a quick little reminder for you guys, on Monday for first period at 9:15, instead of going to first period, you're going to go to your advisory teacher. So some of you guys have me or another teacher. You'll go to them for advisory so that we can MAPS test. So don't go to first period. The Google Meet link will not be there. It'll be confusing. So just save yourself the time. Remember, advisory Monday and advisory all next week. So if you're not able to get into your first period, it's because you're not supposed to be there. So starting with advisory on Monday morning for MAPS testing. But the nice thing is you're not going to your other classes and there won't be homework assigned. So it'll just be MAPS testing, no need for homework in your other classes. We just want you to focus on MAPS and get it done. Okay, so today we're going to review order of operations for MAPS testing. I just wanted to give a little refresher because I know some of you guys haven't done math since March. So I just wanted to remind you of these. Keep it easy on a Friday, nothing too hard. So these were just a warm up to get your brain thinking. Okay, so some of you might have heard it be called GEMDOS before instead of PEMDAS. I prefer PEMDAS because that's what I learned growing up, and so it just makes more sense for me and my little brain. But if GEMDOS works better for you, then you remember it as that. So for first, we have parentheses or groups. That's how you get the GEM groups. So anything with the brackets, the parentheses, or the squiggly things, that will be considered parentheses. Next is exponents. So anything to a power. So 1 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 6, 8 to the power of 12. That's exponents. Next up, multiplication and division. You'll notice that they're on the same step because you do them at the same time. So if division comes before multiplication in your problem, you're going to do it because they're together, but we just put them on the same level. I don't know why, I guess to make the PEMDAS sound better, but because then it'd be PEDMOS. Okay, so you're going to do it left to right, multiplication and division, and then after that is addition and subtraction. So for addition and subtraction, it's the same as multiplication and division, left to right. So if your equation doesn't have parentheses, then you jump to the next one, exponents. If it doesn't have exponents, you jump to the next one, and so on and so forth. But if your equation does have parentheses, you solve those first and then move on to exponents. If there's no exponents, jump to multiplication and then jump to addition and subtraction. I'm sure you guys know that, just wanted to give a quick refresher. Okay, so first, operations that occur within grouping symbols. Next, evaluate powers, then do multiplications and divisions from left to right, and finally, additions and subtractions from left to right. Okay, solve this problem and type your answer in the chat. Once I get a few answers, I'll go over it on my whiteboard to show you guys how to get the correct answer. In case anyone was wondering and wanted an update on my foot, I get my stitches out tomorrow, and my mom rented me one of those bad knee scooters. So this is my my new ride. I'm gonna be looking pretty cool in that. So in case you were wondering, I'll let y'all know later how things are going the next time I see you. Okay, good job, guys. The correct answer is -14. Feeling teal for this color. Okay, so I have a -3, subtract 4, subtract 5, subtract 2. So we're going to work left to right for subtraction. So my first step is going to be -3, subtract 4. So -3 and 4 together make 7, and I have a negative sign. Then what I like to do is pull down the rest of my equation and rewrite it so I know what I'm working with next, so I don't lose any steps for the big, long, complicated problems. So my new equation becomes -7 subtract 5 subtract 2. So -7 subtract 5 gives me a -12. Done with that, and I bring down my -2, which is what's left. -12 subtract 2 gives me -14. Any questions or confusion or need me to repeat something? Speak now.
No.
Okay. Next up, we have some parentheses, so go ahead and solve this one. While you guys are solving, I forgot to let you guys know that I went in and updated grades last night. So if you look at your grade and realize that you don't have the grade you would like, you can go in and still complete the assignments. I won't take off points for late work if you turn them in by next Monday, just because of the crazy internet outage we had and such. So if for some reason you only got 5 out of 10 points on housekeeping, it's because you only did one of the 2 Google forms. So be aware of that and check your grade. And then if you turn stuff in, always email me, because I don't go in and check work once I grade it the first time. So if you want your grade updated, you need to email me. Okay, take responsibility for your grade. Okay, we have 15. Subtract 10 plus 5 in parentheses minus 20. So first I'm going to do 10 plus 5 in my parentheses, which gives me 15. Done with that, so I'm going to bring down the rest of my equation so I don't forget any parts. Now it's just all subtraction. So 15 subtract 15 gives me nothing. And then I'm left with minus 20. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so then my final answer is minus 20. So I don't know how you guys got negative 15. I haven't worked it to figure out how you guys got that yet, but the answer is negative 20. Okay, moving on, because we're almost done with this class. They go so quick. We're going to skip that one and go on to 6 times 2, subtract 5 plus 20. I was very confused, Alan. Thank you for correcting that. I was like, 287. Whoa, he went really wrong. 27, yes. Okay, so first up is multiplication, because I don't have parentheses or an exponent. So my multiplication is 6 times 2, gives me 12. Subtract 5 plus 20. Okay, next up is subtraction and addition. So I'm going to work it left to right. 12 subtract 5 gives me 7. Plus 20 is my last step. 7 plus 20 gives me 27 as my correct answer. Okay, last problem, and then I'm going to assign the homework for you guys. Once again, just 4 problems on Go Formative. So last problem has exponents. Solve that one for me. Okay, so 2 to the second power is what I'm going to solve first because it's an exponent. So 2 to the second power gives me 4, and then I'm going to rewrite my equation. So I'm left with 14 minus 4 divided by 2. So next would be division and multiplication. So 4 divided by 2 gives me 2. 14 minus 2 is what I'm left with. And 14 minus 2 gives me 12. So 12 is the correct answer. Good job, Jaime, on getting it correct. Okay, now I'm going to go in and assign the homework. So this is third period, work keys. Share this tab. Okay, so classwork. The integers one I already assigned this earlier this week, and now we have order of operations. I'm going to go ahead and assign it. And that is your homework due Monday by midnight for points. And it's only 4 problems, super easy. If you guys are having any problems getting into formative or anything, let me know and I will help you, but you shouldn't. Other than that, that is all I had planned for today. So you guys are free to go. Remember, advisory Monday, not first period. Bye, guys, and have a great weekend.